Alan Wake 2 actually coming out this month, so I'm kind of excited. So I wanted to check out this Fortnite experience showing off some Alan Wake. I think it's like a not like a prequel thing, but like a get you up to speed type thing, kind of get you in the know or whatever. So I wanted to check it out. Yeah, Alan Wake 1 was pretty fire though.
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why.
Oh shit.
But there can be no explanation. And there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us.
I don't know what Alan Wake 2 is supposed to be about, but...
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. And 13 years ago, I found myself in a horror story of my own making.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. Do what?
I used to live in New York City with my wife, Alice. I wrote crime
Bro, I forgot
novels
Fortnite could even look like
named
this.
Alex Casey. It made me famous. But then I killed off Casey.
This might actually take place in between 1 and 2. I don't know. Go to the kitchen.
What, now you can't even talk to
Look
me?
at that booty, bro. That shit non-existent.
I need to write something different. Something new, but nothing works. I can't take it.
Alan, you've been working on this for over 2 years. You need a break. I heard about this peaceful little town. It'll be the perfect place to clear your head.
So Alice convinced me to visit Bright Falls, a small, quiet town in Washington. Just what I needed. First, we stopped at the local diner to get our cabin key from the landlord. As soon as I stepped in the door, the waitress, Rose, recognized me. Said she was my biggest fan, had all my books.
Bro, I
After she
remember
made
that,
me
yo,
promise her
man.
an
Alan Wake
autograph,
1 was
I
pretty,
asked about the
pretty
landlord.
phenomenal.
Rose said he must have gone to the restroom. I checked the back of the diner. It was dark, foreboding. The kind of place that made your skin itch. That's when Barbara Jagger appeared. An older woman in a vintage funeral gown, like something out of a 1960s horror novel. She said the landlord hadn't been able to make it and handed me the cabin key. She insisted she'd come by later to check on us and to meet Alice. Alice and I drove through the majestic landscape to our cabin.
But this don't even look like
The little
Fortnite,
wooden
yo.
house
This is
stood alone
crazy
on
to
a
me.
tiny island near the shore of Cauldron Lake, in the bowl of an impressive caldera.
Bro, I'm stupid. I'm dumb as hell, bro.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
Damn,
Are
boy.
you sure you read the directions right? It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Alan! I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
You got a surprise for me upstairs. See what she talking about.
Surprise!
Alice, what is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here. That a change of
Damn it,
scenery would
Alice,
get
you-
past.
Everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes
So now
in
you want to get me
artists.
committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Don't! Just don't! I don't want to hear it!
That's crazy. I do remember he had to point the flashlight to kill stuff or make them weak, and then you could shoot them.
No. When I came
Something
to,
like that. It was something like
I
that.
was behind the wheel of a crash car on a forest road. I felt like I had woken up from one nightmare only to find myself in another. I remember diving in after Alice. So how was I here?
Bro, how long is this? I feel like I'm about to play the whole game again. Oh shit.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I'd planned to use for the next novel I'd never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. Departure by Alan Wake.
What? Damn. Just open my YouTube. And playing fucking memes and shit and reels and shorts and all that nonsense.
I found a page of writing, but it made no sense. A fragment of some demented horror story. At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery.
Well, I'm gonna use my mouse. I don't know what the hell going on with that. Make sure ain't no flash. I should hella replay that, actually. I've been looking for scary games,
I realized that
horror
the
games to play
shadowy
for
figure was the
October.
character from the page I just found, The Taken. A man taken over by a creature of supernatural darkness called the Dark Presence.
there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I would come to realize the lake does something to works of art created here. It lifts the story from the page and gives it form, turns fiction into terrible truth. The manuscript is becoming real.
I feel like I missed one. So, oops. God dang.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away.
Oh, so tired.
I was losing control. Dr. Hartman.
I don't want to get on.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell. What? No, you. I found myself stuck in Cauldron Lake Lodge, Dr. Hartman's clinic. He tried to convince me I was a patient of his, that I had imagined everything. I knew he was lying. Soon enough, his true colors would be revealed.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
The pages I'd been carrying with me were gone. I needed them back. They were the key to finding Alice, to understanding this mystery.
Whoa. Man, you know what? I should get hella high and try and play a scary game. That might be fun as fuck. Oh, I can't jump.
I broke into Hartman's office to learn the truth. The manuscript pages were on his desk, the ones I had found and more. I confronted him, furious. He admitted he had been lying and tried to cut a deal with me. He was still trying to manipulate me, to use my writing for his own ends and to make the dark presence stronger in doing so.
Dang, I might replay this. No, Spider-Man 2 coming out.
I dreamt of the night Alice went missing. Her screams
And
rang
way
in
2
the
coming out. I ain't
stillness
got
of the
time to
night.
be replaying this one.
I saw myself run
The
toward
first
the
one.
cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self.
Alice! Alice!
In a dream, I found myself back at the cabin, just like the manuscript described. It felt like I was reliving a suppressed memory, a waking nightmare. This was my chance to find out what had happened to Alice.
Hold on. She was on the back porch though.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
I don't remember the person looking like that though. I don't know.
Under the influence of the dark presence,
This shit long
I'd
as
written a
hell.
horror story, and now my own words were tearing my world apart. It was using my story to grow stronger, to spread its darkness. But somehow some part of me had been aware enough to write my own escape into the story, a way back to Calder Lake, to Alice.
Got him. 6 of 6. That's cool. Ain't nothing hiding over here.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Yo.
Jagger was waiting for me, but I wasn't afraid. I had light on my side. I was ready. I fought Jagger with the light, shattered the darkness inside her. She was gone. But this was a horror story, and the ending had not yet been written.
Stabbed her with a flashlight.
There would be a price to pay. There's light and there's darkness, cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. Alice was safe, but the balance had to be kept. I'd taken her place, a small price to pay. Now I was trapped here, in the dark place, outside reality.
Oh, I thought that was a person standing right there. I'm tripping. So I guess Alan Wake 2 gonna be about him just being trapped in a dark place, I guess, or trying to get out or some shit.
If I wanted to escape, I would have to start writing again. A new story. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Bro, I ain't see no paper you grabbed.
Return by Alan Wake.
The dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching.
Oh shit.
It's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true. It got in. I have to make the story darker now. But that gives it power. That's bad. I don't want that. But I have no choice. It's an arms race. All right, now keep it together. Damn it.
But this dude done lost his mind. He always sound the same.